Hi, I'm Tim. Welcome to our channel and thanks for logging on. Today we're discussing the Bell & Ross BRX1 RS16, a limited edition of 250 pieces in carbon, titanium, and ceramic. You can see this motorsports-inspired chronograph on our website. Subscribe to our YouTube channel if you enjoy these videos, and please click on the card in the upper right-hand corner of the screen at any time during this video to see our full sales listing for this Bell & Ross limited edition with additional accessories included in the sale, high-resolution images that don't include my wrist, and of course complete pricing details for this Bell & Ross BRX1 RS16 limited edition. Now this watch builds on Bell & Ross's heritage of technically inspired timepieces and cushion cases. The two came together in 2005 in the original instrument watch, and in 2014 Bell & Ross advanced the design state-of-the-art with arguably their best and strongest styling effort since that original 2005 instrument. What you're looking at here is the 2016 version of the BRX1. Now in 2016, Renault Sport Formula One team returned to Formula One for the first time after that Grand Prix, and Bell & Ross signed up as a co-sponsor. You can see the livery, the black and the yellow of Renault Sport combined with the imagery of the BRX1 as well as its dimensions. And what are the dimensions? Well, the watch is listed as a 45mm wide timepiece. Truth be told, if you measure across the case anywhere except the narrowest possible span, you're going to get something substantially closer to 48 or 49 millimeters, but it wears compact because from lug to lug it is an eminently reasonable 53, and with short, stubby, sharply downturned lugs, the watch effectively wears as a cushion on the wrist, which is to say an aspect ratio of 1:1. It's as tall as it is wide, and it has no pressure points or hot spots. Very comfortable. It's 15 millimeters thick, which, depending on your expectations in the oversized sports watch class, may actually come in a little under the guess. I think 15 is quite compact for a watch of this complexity and mass, and I'll say that it will fit underneath some long sleeves, but this isn't a watch to disappear beneath your tuxedo. This is a watch that's designed to be seen. Now you can see that it does feature very short, stubby lugs and a complex case construction. This gives it two refinements. One, you can see Bell & Ross spent real money on the combination of titanium, carbon case flank inserts, and on the top, forged carbon that forms both the bezel as well as the top plate of the case. Beautifully detailed, thoughtfully designed, and wonderfully built, it inspires confidence on the wrist, and it's beguiling to turn it over, look at its many facets, its nooks, its crannies. But it's not an ultralight watch. In spite of the technical materials invested in this watch, it's a little bit like a modern Ferrari, sorry Renault, in that advanced materials don't necessarily translate to featherweight. And that's actually a good thing, because if you're the type of watch collector who's put off by an excessively, even unnervingly light luxury watch, this watch does give you a satisfying amount of heft to confirm the amount of energy and quality of materials invested in it. It doesn't feel like a swatch as so many carbon and titanium and ceramic watches can. Now it also features a wonderful refinement that every oversized watch should have, and for some reason every oversized watch does not. That's a full width strap designed to match the width of the case. Now you can see this broad strap in natural vulcanized rubber with a weave of rubber designed to resemble carbon fiber. It spans the width of the case. Now many oversized watches, and Rolex Deep Sea, citing you here, have excessively narrow bracelets or straps. Here, the broad strap keeps the watch planted on the wrist so it doesn't have any tendency to torque or twist. The strap is beautifully made and a nice complement to the style of the watch. The two arguably highlighting the greatest strength of Paris-based Bell & Ross, which is its adroit design and sense of style. Now this is paired with a rubber-coated PVD steel pin buckle for easy on-the-fly adjustment, and I will say the strap is very pliant and flexible. This is anything but stiff vulcanized rubber. Now you'll note the dial with its smoked sapphire is Technical, but easy to read. Now, there's a motorsports-inspired tachometric scale outboard for timing an object, such as a race car, over a known distance, for instance, a standing kilometer or mile. The sapphire beneath the sapphire, that is, there's a sapphire that comprises the cover to the dial, another sapphire which is smoked to provide better contrast for the indications of, for instance, constant seconds at 3 o'clock and the applied and faceted and fully luminescent hour markers. It also provides better contrast for the faceted, polished, and luminescent hour and minute hands at center. It's a simple chronograph with chronograph seconds and chronograph minutes at 9 o'clock. Easy to read, wonderfully charming and visceral in the sense that the machine comes from the inside out. It really brings you into the world of the Bell & Ross 313 automatic caliber. You can see ruby pivot jewels, blackened skeletonized bridges, and polished screw heads. It's quite attractive, and all of this without having to take your watch off and turn it over, as is so often the case with display case backs. Now you can see Renault Sport limited edition, 250 pieces, quite exclusive, and the watch originally retailed for over $24,000, so you're solidly into the realm of something like an Hublot Big Bang Unico, but with a completely different design sensibility. If this 100-meter water-resistant all-around sports watch with a motorsports bent satisfies your need for speed and style, it's an excellent choice in the haute de gamme, ultra-luxury, oversized sports watch class. You can see it and you can purchase it on our website.